Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California. Coming to you live. We've had a little bit of technological issues.
Tech problems.
It's a pain in the ass. It is, honestly, I said we're like the Wizard of Oz, trying to figure things out. And when it doesn't work. So we've got, like, I can see comments this way, hopefully. And, well, we got love from someone. I can't see any, but I can't see who's on live.
I mean, you'll see them popping on.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I don't see that either. But
there's a few on.
If you guys comment, then I'll know that you're on.
Somebody give us a comment, please.
This one's not working. We don't know. We don't know.
We're making it work.
We're so close. We are, next week, we'll start the amazing 20th birthday celebration.
It's going to be fun.
Good morning, Sierra.
Thank
you. Okay, good.
Tuning in from Remy's Playhouse. How cute.
I didn't knit that much this weekend. I have that doozy of a cold going around that involves multiple naps and sleeping about 12 hours a day. I feel a lot better today, but you can still, it's all here still.
A little congested.
Yeah, but you know what? It's better than coughing up a lung.
You're better than you were last time.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I have to look in 19 different places.
Yeah.
Because it's just not working.
We're having fun.
I did a little bit of knitting. And then realized I finished a section. You guys know I'm doing the front part of my heady, but my brain definitely was not in the right spot. And I was telling Susan, it was like, do 1 through 4 and then do 3 and 4 6 more times. And so because it's short rows, you're like, that's easy, right? You just count to where your short rows is. So I finished it, and then you read further down at the same time. Those are the worst words ever when you finish that section. So I knit it to the beginning and put it away.
Yeah.
Put it away. Good morning, Susan. What have you been working on?
I did a fair amount of knitting, but yesterday I did a fair amount of napping as well. It was pretty awesome.
I love naps.
I took like a 2-hour nap in the morning and then a 3-hour nap in the afternoon.
Really?
And I switched between...
Do you sleep on the couch?
Oh, no, I flat out go to bed.
Oh, you do?
I get under the covers, yeah.
Yeah, I need the weight of the covers to fall asleep.
I can sleep on the couch, too, but the couch is occupied by someone else sitting on it. So, you know, I went to bed.
Good morning.
I bounced between, this goes back to your comment the other day about how many projects do you have going on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I bounced between 4 projects all weekend. So I got a little bit done on each one. It was kind of fun. I'm like, I'm tired of this one. Let's do the other one.
You know, I think the most exciting thing of your weekend is Susan's knitting on Linen Whisper on a size 13 needle. So the needle is normally difficult for you, but no problems.
No, not at all. Other than being slippery on the needles I'm using.
It is. Are you using metal?
No, I've got the pink Likey.
Oh, that definitely good.
They're a little slipperier than the bamboo that was handed over to me, but I wanted to get the needles back to whom they belong to. And this way I get to use the pinks that I don't use very often. And I sailed right through that first skein.
Devin.
Hot diggity.
Devin, we got new ones.
Yeah, I pet mine too, but they can't see it. When
I say this is my third one, so my third one, I needed my boyfriend to help me set it up. It's easy. So thank you. I'm hoping everyone else can hear. That was the one thing that worked today, and it was easy. Easy. Deb Massa said she made her first granny square with the beaded silken sequins she brought from us. Great. I can't wait to hear when you do your short row. I need Susan to look at it because my brain's so tired I still can't.
Yeah.
I just set it aside. It might be great. Well, I'm glad it was good. It seems weird having this here.
Yeah, I'm like, it's going to be in the way a little bit, but
all right.
We'll make it work.
Otherwise, don't forget, next Tuesday, the brand new colorway from Art Yarns is debuting. I think Susan's going to do some black and white photos that we can tease you with. Maybe we'll do the photography of the samples already, and then we can change the color.
I'll have the other one here, Thursday at this point.
All right. So in the meantime, on a week from today, we're going to be giving away the grand prize for May. This is valued at over $150. So many great things in here. Starting with these two beautiful skeins of yarn, both hand dyed. We have Alexandra, the Art of Yarn in Black Butte, which is one of my favorite bases that she dyes in. I love the softness of the yak. We do have this color in stock for people who have been asking. We also have it in Coastal Mist, which is her colorway if you want to do the same type of project with a yarn that does not have mohair. We have Kid Silk Lace by Hedgehog Fibers. This is a potluck. Beautiful skeins. I think they go really well without being too matchy-matchy. And three amazing patterns that you can do with this yarn. We have the Hafawn Cowl Worsted, which has a really nice cable and lace pattern at the beginning and the end, and lots of easy stockinette in the middle. It's long enough that you can wear it like a cowl. You can tie it with one tie. You can fold it over, use one of our magnetic shawl pins. We have Brassavola, which is a really nice bias knit scarf / stole, depending on how wide you do it. And then we can't forget our Evening Glow poncho, which is a great poncho with two different types of collars, either the fold back collar or the I-cord collar. Sorry.
Super
I
pretty.
need like right now I'm like,
need a
ooh,
nap.
my
I know.
head's fuzzy.
It's nap time.
I need a nap. We also have one of the Pandori Lychee Voluspa candles, which smells amazing. You can protect your knits, protect your stash, and make your house smell good.
Gotta love magnets.
But how great is that? How fast it is.
I know.
You also get the 3-in-1 magnetic necklace. You can wear it together, each by itself. A beautiful Who Rescued Who mug. And you can put it all together in this white burlap bag. Everything that you're seeing is available, except for this, at the boutique. And how do they get entered to win, Susan?
Every time you make a purchase, you get 1 entry per transaction. The more purchases you make, the more entries you get. We will add them all up and do the drawing this coming Tuesday.
That's right. A few more days.
Very exciting. I'm excited for Tuesday for other reasons.
I know. One of the things that, I don't know if I've really talked about it, but every day that we give away a prize, it's going to be an amped up prize. It's not going to be a single skein. We're doing baskets full of things. Every one is valued at least $100. That's what we're doing in the month of June to celebrate our 20th birthday party. We need to get some of those together.
We do.
But we're very excited. Lots of amazing donations from Knitting Fever, Barocco, Alexandra, Della Q, Mad Tosh, Dream in Color.
Fantastic.
I need to have a list, but that's just off the top of my head. Clover, myself. I bought a whole bunch of stuff because I want them to be crazy, crazy good. So that's kind of the plan that we're doing for our birthday. There's a caveat to that. You guys will find out more about it. We're still going to be doing the daily prize off of the comments. The other is based off of purchases from the day before. So it is purchase based for that, but otherwise we're still going to have great prizes for the daily. So it's going to be like 2 prizes every day.
It's got sticky feet on it.
Yeah, I see that. All right. So how you get entered to win? Goodness. Every time you react to the video, you're going to get 1 entry per reaction. So every time you hit something, you're going to get 1 entry. Every time you comment, you're going to get how many entries?
5 entries. You can turn it.
We're just going to pretend. I'm not going to actually do it.
We're tech challenged today, so.
Yep. And then if you hit the forward arrow right there, you can easily share it to your stories. Pop back in here and write share to my stories. You can put a comment wherever you want to share it.
What do you want to
We're
say?
just going to say hi, because that's about as good as it is today. And then you're going to pop back in and say where you shared it to. You're going to get 11 entries for that. That is for our daily prize that we give away 5 days a week. And we're still going to be doing that during our birthday celebration, but we're going to have bonus prizes. What?
Well, the picker's not on here, and it's
not?
no, we didn't get it.
Oh, well, damn. We're having some issues. So how about this? Tomorrow, we'll give away 2 prizes, one for Saturday and one for today.
Comment picker is not working
Sorry,
today.
you guys. When we say it went south, it was really quickly went south on us, and we're not sure why. It was sign-in issues.
Technology is fun.
It works. When it works, it works. All right, I'm going to drop what we're first talking about. It's the little bag.
Okay.
And this, I got one of these bags from one of our peeps in our Thursday night group. They always have a Christmas party. And this is something, I think she gave it in our Christmas party, or maybe she did it for her birthdays. But for the retreat, I found a vendor and was able to get them for the retreat. And I got extras for people who wanted a small little project bag. This is the Japanese knot / dumpling bag. And it's a really fun little project bag. All you do, you could hold it like this. You could pull one through the other. And you're holding it like this. Under $10. It is a knit fabric. And it actually is really big. You could fit the beginning of a sweater in there. Probably a skein of yarn, and not a multicolor sweater, but a sweater in general. Look at how great this is. I'm going to pin that.
It's an amazing bag. I do have one. It's stretchy too. It's the craziest thing. I guess
It's a knit fabric
very stretchy.
that has stretch. You can throw it in the washing machine when it gets dirty. We have 3 colors. Of course, this vintage 50s graphic in shades of purple for all the purple people.
It's super soft also.
It is. And then this is the one for the people who went to the retreat. They got one of these as a prize or a present. So we've got the Natique Peep one. And the purple. And the last but not least, I love this really bold graphic with the tangerine orange and beautiful soft pink. We do have a limited amount of these in stock, and I did get them before the tariffs, so this is going to be a one and done for the boutique. I've been kind of holding on to these for our birthday, right before our birthday. But I think they're not just for knitting bags or crochet bags. They're great for presents, that you give someone a little present, even if it's a gift card. Pull it through. You don't even have to wrap it.
I used it as a purse for a couple of days when
You
I had
did?
to. Yeah, I had to loan Ray my backpack purse, and so I'm like, oh, let's put everything in here. It was awesome.
Yeah, so those are the 3 choices in the bags. We have, I called this one Natique Fans graphic. We have purple graphic, and then this beauty is pink and orange flower graphic. This one, the 70s, yes.
Ooh,
this is
hold
like
on.
this is like vintage Vegas. Sorry.
Earthquake of the phone.
Yeah, vintage Vegas. Like the starburst, the stars of the signs were all in this type of stuff. Oops, crazy. It just did it. That's how the lag is. Woo! Okay. So I'm going to set those here. We're going to talk about really fun. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about fun new socks that hit the boutique. I've been really trying to find really well-priced things, just because of the economy, for the most part, is in the tanker right now. So I'm trying to find things that people can still give as gifts, and it doesn't cost too much money. So let me do, I don't know if that one's there.
I have
I
one.
don't think so. Not the one that I'm going to show right now.
Oh, should I?
Well, did you already post it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do those first. Okay, I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
know
that
about compression socks, but I use them all the time for traveling or if I'm in a car or anything. Even at the end of a long day, you put these on and they keep your feet from getting achy and the swelling that goes along with this. I did get a lot of them as wide calves because I have some meaty little calves. So does my daughter. Our joke is our family must have been runners at a certain point because we all my cousins, we all have this wide calf. We do have a smaller one. This one has moderate compression. So if your feet tend to swell in your legs, you're going to put them on. I use them for traveling. I use them for exercise. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'll put some on. I actually really like this pair because I thought it'd be nice traveling through the airport and not having those type of socks that look really obvious that they're compressions. I'm wondering how many of you have used compression socks for traveling? If your feet swell on an airplane, you need compression socks. If your feet swell when you're driving, as you're the passenger, you need compression socks. It just keeps the your circulation going.
Now I'll have to pay attention next time I go somewhere long distance in the car.
Cindy, yes. These are the, Cindy, you have probably tiny little calves. You'd want these ones with the donuts.
You and me together, Cindy.
Uh-huh.
I got
A
scrawny
lot.
calves.
You'll want to look at the labels because some are wide legs and some are skinny, but I look at there's bamboo and rayon. Look, I think this is funny. Bamboo rayon blend, rayon from bamboo,
Oh, jeez.
and cotton blend.
Oh, wow.
The reason why the cotton is, it's sturdier than rayon because this one has a mild compression. Those are the ones that I use. I get claustrophobic, so the stronger ones I can use, but they're not my favorites. All right. Hello, hello. Wow, Mary, you guys are having a warm spring.
I am not getting comments, so hopefully you can.
Yeah, I can.
Keep up on
Sierra
them.
says she hasn't used them for traveling, but she uses them every day at work.
Oh, yeah, she's on her feet a lot.
Oh, yeah, lots of people didn't realize their feet. I can tell you a story. I was in Minneapolis. Do you remember when we went to Minneapolis and COVID broke out and I ended up having to stay a couple days longer because we couldn't catch our flight? The plane's air conditioner wasn't working. So it was hot like a MF. I had to take my Uggs off because my feet were swelling. My feet swelled so much I had to walk off the airplane bare feet through the airport until my feet, the swelling went down. So now I always bring a pair of them rolled up, but I just like them so much. I like fancy ones. My original ones are, sturdy, like support hose. All right. These are the socks that I was talking about. I don't think I have a link for you, but if you put in the words Possum Pal, these amazing socks that I found are under $8. That's a doable price no matter what your budget is. And it's kind of nice to have a few of these in your library of presents. I don't know if anyone else is like me. Sometimes my friend used to call it her present closet, but I do have like a drawer of things that I found, and a lot of times they're universal. Okay, I thought this was funny. I think of Lisa Seville because we're doing we do video with her, and a lot of times she's got bottle babies right now. She does kitten rescue and fostering. So this is talk not nicely, get bit. And I do love that they're thinner socks, so they're not going to be the really thick ones. A lot of times I wear these with my tennis shoes. Here we go. This is a one size fits most. which I like that. It could be a man's, it's unisex on these ones. Every cat's favorite human.
So
I wouldn't
funny.
say cat. Mine's more dog. Dogs like me. Oh, Bev, you need to try different ones. If you don't like them, it's because they're too tight or too tall. So try a different pair because you'll find a pair like mine, I don't feel them. We have Crazy Cat Lady. We know there's lots of you guys out there. I'm trying to think at the most I had 3 cats. That was a lot of cats for us. Yeah. I think Sandy Dudek might have the most in our lineup, but still, if you're a cat person, we love you guys. They're just the sweetest, unless they nibble on you.
I love these.
This is the Fab Daz, which is another sock that is under $7.99. This is a women's size 5 to 10, 80% cotton, 15 nylon, 5 spandex. I love this. Hanging on. I mean, all these cute kittens. Whatever you have, a calico, a tabby. I had an orange. There's a neighborhood orange one. We have a neighbor who's now a widow and feeds stray cats. So there's a cat magnet
In the neighborhood?
and lots of cat poop, which is great for my
joy.
dogs. But there's an orange one that looks like Carmela, who likes to hang around our houses.
These socks are cute.
All right, this is the Fab Daz. This is a man size 7 to 12.5. I can still wear these. I wear like a 7.5. They're a little on the big side, but I still like them. I need more space. We were just talking about this with my girlfriends, and on the midlife glow up that I've been doing on Instagram for me is space. I need a lot of space. Way more space than I used to, which means quiet time and no one talking to me. I'm grateful my kids are grown up because I remember when I couldn't just close the door and I had to be on all the time.
Yep.
I'm grateful for this stage. I love my children and I love my granddaughter, but I might like
lot.
me more right now. All right, and then for our dog people, we have the Memoir Rayon from Bamboo socks. All different types of socks for no matter what style you're looking for. I like that there's a little bit of glitter in here. Do you see like the pink's glittery,
sure
the blue is? I don't know. I
cute.
think you can see it on the flip-flops.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. Trish says her neighbor has 13 cats.
Oh, gracious.
That'd be interesting. The next, Stacy said she had 4, an orange marmalade, a tabby, a medium hair tuxedo, and a gray long hair tabby. Wait, that's 5. Oh no, an orange marmalade tabby. I totally read that wrong. Sorry. Yeah. I like black cats because I feel like they're safe at my house.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the yarn, we just had a reorder and one new color for Juniper Moon Zooey, however you want to say it.
This yarn is amazing.
Yeah, why don't you talk about it a little bit while I drop my link?
It is listed as a DK weight yarn, but you can easily get a worsted gauge with it. It is a linen blend, 60 cotton, 40 linen, but it is amazing to work with. I would knit out of this yarn again and again and again.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
It is, I'm going to say, it does list it as a DK. We really believe it's more along the worsted weight. Could you get DK? Absolutely. We're just saying it might be a little harder on your hands. That is just, I'm going to say, because someone had posted a comment about it's a DK weight. Yes, I know technically it's a DK weight, but we get to disagree with things when we actually knit with them. And we feel it's better as a worsted. We're telling you this. You could do anything that you want, but if you're looking for patterns, look up worsted because you want a lot of nice drape to it. The DK is definitely more stiff, like a board for us. All right, I love this one gray. It is color number 6, Cell Gris, which means gray salt.
Oh, nice.
We have color number 10, which is the black. This is Aries. I'm going to do all the neutrals, and then we'll show some patterns. We have color number 5, Cumin, which is really a light to medium tan.
See, I was going to call that one mushroom or oatmeal because you always go mushroom.
I know, it just doesn't have pink to me.
We see colors so different. It's interesting.
Color number 58 is sage. But you know what? I've had that cataract surgery. So I bet you that's why.
True. And some people just have a better eye for it.
Color 58, sage.
That one's pretty.
I love this one. This is, I mean, it's a beautiful light sage, medium to light sage color. I do love in, and I'm sure you can see it in most of them except for the black, the different fiber content dyes differently. The linen is more string-like. The cotton has the fluff. And it is definitely a thick thin. You get a little texture to it. I was thinking as I was pulling these today, maybe I'd whip up a little Lulu out of this.
Ooh, that would be
Because that
fun.
would be really pretty.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it really doesn't matter what your gauge is. You just figure out what size you want and cast on. All right, I think that's going to be it on those. Sarah says she saw her colors different after cataract surgery too. I know, isn't that interesting?
I've pulled up patterns made out of the yarn, so I don't know what gauge they're under, but you can close the links as we go.
Sarah, you're young to have cataract surgery too, or at least I think you are. When I had it done, all the old people are like, why is that young one here? She has a cataract. That was a very interesting. Okay, I love this one. We were trying to find, wrong mouse, 1 and 2 skein projects. This is a 1 skein project, which I love. Knit on a size 7 needle. It is a garter stitch scarf shawlette, tiny, but still, because it's bigger yarn, it's bigger than you think it's going to be. Autumn Scarf by Ann Baker Designs. Look how cute that is.
I feel like this is one I've done. You could use any needle size.
Yep. You like a 6, do a 6. You like a 7, do a 7. Because when you run out, you stop doing this yarn over 2 together section. I love this one. I do like a little bit of something to put on my neck, even in the summer. And this is a free pattern.
Sarah says she was 45, so many
Oh,
80-year-olds
so she was,
in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I was 50. Now, the only thing that I would have done, I should have got the lens that did eye correction too. But my guy's like, you're too young to do it. I was, now I'm like, damn it. I'd like a bionic man eye in that side.
That would be useful, wouldn't it?
It would. All right, next we have the Cool Breezes cowl. This is, again, a 1 skein wonder. I think it's really fun. They've got this zigzag, and then there's stockinette in the middle, just to kind of break it up. This is color number 5, cumin, or cumin, depending on how you say it. Potato, potato. Easy. I just love this. So pretty. We have Ship to Shore Shawlette. Let me make it big and then we'll show you the full pad. Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
That's really pretty because you have a little bit of everything. You have some garter stitch, you have slip stitches, yarn over knit 2 togethers, and then a little picot.
Very fun.
I can see a lot of people wearing this no matter what your age is. I think it's really appropriate. Color number 7, green, interesting. I like that one. Do you need me to click? I can close.
No, I set them all up. You can close them all.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
really
That's
pretty.
The pattern page. Oh, they must have modified the other one.
All right, this
is
is
fun.
the Bee Mini Stole by Amiko Kamada. That's gorgeous. This is crocheted. I love the curly cues.
Yeah, how'd they do that?
Normally you do a chain of like, we'll say 6, and then you put 3, 4, 5, 6 singles or doubles in that, and it makes it twist. I learned that in 4th grade. We did bookworms.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, so that same type of stuff. Really pretty. This is 1 skein. It is crocheted. Let's see. Oh, gorgeous. I just think it was really pretty. Very wearable. I could see people in Europe wearing this, even here. I would wear this with one of the bright colors. All right, we have shawl Juniper. I'm like, what's Juniper?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is nice, easy. A little pay attention, but not bad, because you're doing increases, right? You have that center spine. Really pretty. All right, I'm going to show you more colors because we have more. Okay, we're going into the brights, which is my absolute favorite. This is, if you're a winter color, they've done an amazing job to get this bright, saturated colors. I may do my new one out of red because I actually wore that top this weekend. It was so cute. I had tons of compliments. This is color number 12, Telltale. It is a beautiful, it's interesting. The linen dyes blue red, but the cotton dyes more of that bright scarlet red. It doesn't have a tomato look to it, but you're seeing the 2 colors of red in that.
It's a bit brighter on the camera. Not sure how it's coming for everybody, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous red.
This is the one that Susan did, color number 78, Claystone. That beautiful rusty orange. It's so funny. Sorry, you guys, because the comments aren't where they normally are, and I have 2 different mouses.
No.
2 different
That
mices. Who knows? There we go. I love that one. Oh, this is another good one that I would wear this one too. This is color number 64, Harvest Gold. This one really shows the linen dyes almost like a spice brown, and the cotton is that great yellow. What's your favorite so far, Susan?
Oh, the one I did, but I like that one too, but my ultimate favorites are still coming. Gotta make that plural.
Really? I like that. Okay. I love this color.
I know.
This is color number 16, Sloop. It is the most beautiful magenta because it is definitely red violet because it's more pink than it is purple. I think it's stunning. I'm in love with it.
Jackie's doing chic. Also, chic. The one you're wearing.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yes. This is Susan's.
It is amazing.
I love it.
It's an awesome pattern. And I used a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
A 10,
Yeah.
and it does, I mean, this is a looser knit for it. It's
Yeah.
very drapey, but I like that. Really good flow to it. If you were to measure this, I would say it's definitely in the 16 to 18 stitches over 4 inches after blocking. You might just drop down a little bit if you were doing a sweater out of it.
Yeah.
You know, I know this is, oh, I'll do this one. No, I'll do this one. I'm sure this is one of your favorites. This is color number 66, Grape. And it's that is a perfect color for it. It is grape jelly. I think it's fantastic.
It's gorgeous.
One of my favorites. Not a color I normally would wear, but I just really like how well they've done it. Oh, yes. Oh, Jackie, you're making what? Yeah, nice. All right, I have more. I've been clicking more patterns. I think the last color we're going to show you, I think everyone needs to get this. This is a one skein thing. It'd be perfect for the upcoming holiday in July, the last one.
Yeah.
This is color number 48 Lagoon. It is cerulean blue. It is bright, leans almost more neon-y, but so super rich, saturated deliciousness.
Gorgeous.
For the neutral people, we have color number 80 Espresso Bean. I think this is the color of the year. I think it's fantastic. Great options.
Mary, you will need 3 for the chic pattern.
3 easy, but I'll come out afterwards and show you guys because we did the bigger version with the sleeve, and I love this sleeve.
I know, it's awesome.
When I was getting dressed, Susan's like, don't forget the sleeve, because I was like, something feels weird on this.
Something's wrong.
I forgot there was a sleeve. Okay, this is the one that I think everyone needs to get for the holidays coming up. This is the Zooey spray. We only got this one color. It's color 301. It's called Canaria Noon, but it's almost like a nod at 4th of July. I like the blue red. There's that cerulean. There's a tomato red. There's white. It's something that I think you could make, but it isn't so 4th of July that you can't do multiples. You can't wear more than just the 4th of July. You know, like the ones with the stars, you're kind of limited for like the week before, but I think this one way, way more. Oh, Trish, this is a great one for Dando's patterns because her stuff is knit really large for extra drape. Okay, we have so many more patterns. I kind of threw in some other ones. Okay, I thought this would be fun. This is one of those collars by Laura Nelkin.
Oh, nice.
Putting beads in with that 3-hook. I thought originally it was the other one. So it's an I-cord. You can bead it, you cannot bead it. Hers is beaded, but we've had lots of options. But what a really fun way to do it for you and your girlfriends. That would be a fun little gift for everyone. One skein would get you plenty. Okay, we've shown this many times. I'm in love with this pattern.
It's so cute.
This is Holo Bandana. I like the big yarn overs, which are giving you what looks like short rows, but I don't believe. I don't believe it is, but who knows? Neither of us have read the pattern, but I like that you're getting movement within it. And you could, you know, make it a little bit bigger. You could keep increasing and then decrease when you're done with half. I thought this is fun. Chasing Summer. If you want to knit for or crochet for a 20-year-old, do something like this.
Cute.
And you can make it this length. Don't worry about it. They'll tuck it in. They'll do something to it. My girls tend to wear things a little croppy, but I think it's really cute. This is Chasing Summer. Knit and Knot. Knits and Knots. What a cute name. Oh, I thought this was great. This
pretty.
is Through the Grapevine. This is, you do have to get gauge of 21 stitches, but the oak leaves almost are this mosaic. It kind of, I see oak leaves, but I also see flowers. I see wallpaper. And I love this saddle shoulder look that you're getting right here.
Pretty.
That's really pretty. Oh, okay. Now this is if you, like Loren and my daughter-in-law, they're all about this. This is the Boardwalk Bralette. You're doing, you can see there's a dart in here, which is really helping cover your top. It ties in the back, ties at the neck, and I love this little bit of lace work. Here's the back so you can see. So it's coming on both sides. I just think so cute. Oh, she has a whole book. I love that. It's so popular right now, this crochet designs. Let's look, because why not? I want to see her stuff. I really like that bralette. I think this is cute too. This Coachella. I feel like we showed that recently.
Don't know.
Because I remember Coachella in there. This little bag's cute. That's fun. You don't have to do it in cream, but you could do it in a fun color. I like that. Ooh, even this.
Oh, wow.
That's cute.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want it see-through, just put a lining in.
Yeah,
it,
you just
basically,
put
and
a
make
slip
it
in.
Regular skirt.
Yeah.
It's cute.
You can even, Macy's, I think Macy's closed now, but the Macy's have slips still, so you could just put a little slip underneath. Okay, I thought this was really cute. This is Elmore. Cute little top down, just one little section of lace work. Beautiful. That is actually in Zooey. Oops. So you can see that you are getting some texture in that. So cute for our grandkids. Even like, let's just say you have a grandson, you could do it without the lace if you wanted, and it just be like a little t-shirt. Wait, I feel like I showed that one. Hold on. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Here's one. This is Rhea by Sue Sunderland. This is out of this beautiful color 58 Sage. It really shows it. That's pretty. It almost looks like a big Sophie. But it's definitely got a pickup.
Yeah.
Because this is knit this way.
Right.
Then this is picked up and it's almost your favorite.
Knit on edging.
A knit on edging. We have the Gallatin scarf.
I've done this one. It's fun.
Let me get to a different picture so you can see it with a little bit more detail. Again, one skein. That's what we were trying to find. Lots of one skeins. That's pretty.
It starts down here with like 5 or 7 stitches, and then you add a blip, and then you add a blip. You know, you keep casting on at the end of each.
I'm going to switch to this one because that color.
Yeah.
There we go. Isn't that cute? With the little ringlets at the neck or
welt.
Is it a welt?
It's welted, yeah.
It's not knits and pearls?
Welted is rows of knits and pearls.
That's not what I would call it, but interesting. I love that. Gorgeous. Love it. I love this one.
It's pretty.
That looks like mini skeins. Is that fun? We have new kits from Alexandra coming for our birthday. If you're someone who loves doilies, I think these are pretty.
It's gorgeous.
And I think that man who came in, do you remember his doily blanket?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Doilies aren't just for old people anymore or our grandmothers' ones. I think these are just really nice, big, textured. Boy, that's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Especially how they get them rounded.
Very careful blocking with starch. I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh, this is pretty. A bread liner. These are great practical gifts, I think. I love that.
It's great texture on it.
We have this linen scarf. I'm going to open it big so you guys can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? Obviously, you're dropping stitches, hence why you have this. I love that. I wonder if you could do that on the machine.
Depends whether or not they have done a twisted stitch, because I did one of these on the machine and it was terrible.
It stretches. Yeah.
It spread the wrong direction so much. I'm like, why did I even bother to drop stitches? You couldn't see it. I need to rip it out and do something else with it. But that could have been the yarn, and it also could have been there were no through the back loop stitches.
Yeah. Or you twist, you know.
Yeah.
I've done like a version of the clapetty on the machine.
Yeah. I didn't know enough to, hey,
Yeah.
I can twist this on the machine.
Yeah.
That wasn't early.
It spreads it out, basically. So you have a bunch of loose stitches. Oh, Age of Brass. We did this on Saturday. This is honestly, for us, you could knit this in so many different yarns. It's just a very simple shawl that you can do different colors, the same color. Here's, you guys will see, we just did this one, but I love it. I love this little detail right here that breaks it up. Really pretty. And last but not, oh no, there's still three more. The V scarf. This is crocheted, one skein. I love that. Look at the details right here.
I know, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm. I always love when people take their pictures, even though we may not like them. It's just nice to see them on someone. This is the Vortex Scarf by Terry Faden. Again, a one skein wonder. This is a really good option to just try the yarn without a huge commitment because it's under $23. This is a really great picture though.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. And
this one I had to show because it was too
last
gorgeous.
but not least, this is Toasty Poncho. Oh, by Lily Chin.
4 skeins.
4 skeins to do this one. Of course, it's crocheted. Look at this border. It's like a twisted almost, a ropey looking border. All the directions you're going. This is fabulous. Let's see.
It's pretty.
Gorgeous. I really like it in one color. It really showcases. Let's see if you guys can see this one. Here's another one. I just love this.
Really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's not one skein, but I have to show it.
It is. All right, my lovelies. If you have any questions, feel free to email me directly at hello@knittikeyarns.com. Otherwise, I will be on Knit, Sip, and Hook today at 3 o'clock. We can't wait to see you, and we can't wait to see what color of Zooey you've picked out to start. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.